Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back to another episode of Don't Starve, where we attempt to do just that. Now, there's a lot of stuff flying around in here. We've got ourselves some birds who are waiting to be captured. We need a couple more red feathers if we want to get our Ooh, magic is a new symbol. That's cool. The only thing in there now is the meat effigy. Huh. We are still waiting for our beard to grow more so we can get the hairs needed to build ourselves a meat effigy so we can be immune to death. We want to get ourselves some new hats, although I didn't realize we hadn't researched any of them. I was pretty sure we had... Oh, it's a winter hat as well. That's cool. I should look at that. That looks new. Is there anything else new? There's a football helmet, miner hat, dapper vest. These all look... Oh, spider hat. Ooh. Lots of interesting things in here. That takes a whole spider eggs and a straw hat. Interesting. This is new stuff. I hadn't seen that before. Is there anything else changed? Take a look here at the items available. Poor tired bees. They work for us now. Fire darts. Ooh. I like the look at that. I'll have to try and make some of those, but that takes more red feathers. Tooth traps. Pops up and bites whoever steps on it. That sounds cool. Nothing else in there, though. Interesting. Science still has the two engines that we've already got. I should probably just look at them. Yeah, I am in the machine. Anything new in tools? Straw rolls, tents, backpacks, nothing new. For light, there are pumpkin lanterns, we knew about them already as well. And there are the gold tools, which we also knew about already as well. I just like how you can't see the birds in the traps anymore. That's kind of lame. We got a lot more popcorn though, so let's cook up our popcorn before the fire goes out, and cook up our pomegranate as well. I'd like to get ourselves some, because, yeah, see, it doesn't seem worthwhile to me. I got a pomegranate seed, sure, but that cost me a pomegranate to get. Maybe you have a chance of getting more of them or something, and we just got unlucky? I don't know. Regardless, we'll put our food supplies away for now. There we go. Move things around in our inventory a little bit to clean things up. And that looks good. Plant some new plants. 1 planted. 2 planted. I thought I had 1 extra pumpkin as well. It doesn't look like it. I want to get myself a new hat, though. That's one of my quests here for the day. This episode is to get ourselves a new hat. Quest for hats is a valiant thing, as TF2 has taught me. Hats are, of course, at the root of everything good and true. So what hat are we going for? Beefalo hat? We already have one of those. Beekeeper hat might be kind of interesting, but I'm interested in something a little bit more exciting looking. We could go for a top hat, kill some spiders. Football helmet would be nice. Do we have any pig hides? Let's go find ourselves a pig and kill him. We can make ourselves a football helmet for a change. That sounds like a good idea to me. So where do we find ourselves some pigs? There aren't very many in this world. There's 1 up there, I think. That's the Pig King and his pig village. That's true, eh? Pig houses don't just show up on the map. Well, we'll head up there, get ourselves some sticks while we're there, because we're very low on those, and we'll try and murder the Pig King. And by that I mean murder some other pigs near the Pig King. There's so many tentacle spikes! I love it. So many free things here. Did they actually kill the... Oh, they are killing the tentacles. Good job, spiders. Making lots of free silk for me. We can make a top hat. Making things easy here for me. Grab all this beefalo wool. There's more tentacle spikes. This is like the best possible place to build your base. Some more bits of random. They're gonna lose that fight for sure. That's crazy! Oh, can't grab that. I wanna get it though. Grab the silk. Thank you. This is the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing. I love how the tentacles just murder everything for me. There's so many of these dead spiders everywhere. This makes things so easy as far as gathering resources goes. There's no way I'm going to destroy that thing, because it's so useful. That spider nest is the best. Okay, well, we got a ton of silk. 13 silk. We can make a top hat right now. We have everything we need. Okay. Although I have to research the top hat still, and I don't have anything to research it with. How many points is that? I'm at an alchemy engine. There's an alchemy engine right here. There we go. Okay. Top hat takes 200 research points. Well, we better get researching then. What can we research? I forget how the value of researching things goes, because I haven't done it in so long. like us to take a look at our inventory. We can't research any of the things that are currently alive, unfortunately. Okay, let's put some charcoal on the fire so we have a nice lit flame. Honestly, I'm not too impressed by the charcoal, though. Oh, no. Didn't mean to dig up the bush. I'm gonna put the bush back now. It's not going to want to go in there because of the bird cage right beside it. Dang it. That's stupid. There we go. Now I can replant it. That's weird. And I have to put poop on it, otherwise it's not going to grow properly, so I'll have to go grab a poop from nearby. If I can reach one, but while the fire is still up, yes I can. It's still light enough out that I can walk over and grab a poo. Stick that on our bush. Otherwise it's not fertilized, it won't grow properly. Put the shovel out of your inventory and try again. Grab those seeds, there we go. Might as well it's nighttime anyway. Okay. Oh, interesting. As you pick a certain number of seeds, they lose their fertilization, and a turkey just jumped out of that one and jumped into the other bush. That wasn't expected. He just Turkey, are you okay? You don't look okay. Okay. I'm really hungry, though, so I'm going to cook up some of these berries before I starve. Cook up the berries. It only takes about 5 to put us back in a healthier state. But we definitely need some of that food in us. Got plenty of health, so that's not a concern. We have, what, 91 still? 91. We'll eat some of these berries to rejuvenate our lives. There we go. Now, I need some more poop out of my boxes. I got lots of goodies to put back away, because we did gather some nice things. Put the tentacle spots in here for now, put those in there for now. Do I have anywhere to actually put beefalo wool? Does not look like it at the current time. I need to find somewhere to put that, so I'll put it in here for now. That is more or less our inventory cleared out, but I'm going to keep that... Oh, I could cook up monster meat and use that for research. I remember using that as a fairly effective way of doing things. But I don't know. We have a lot of things we could use. It's just interesting to try and find what's a good use of your resources. I could use the tall bird egg, but I kind of want to keep one of those. Give myself a small bird friend. How about... What is worth... resources. I'll put our fishing rod in there because we certainly don't need that again. I guess a couple. 4. Yeah, it's not very good. We need something better than that. What we can do for that research then is we will go out into the wilds. We will get ourselves some of the monster meat that is everywhere. Gather all of those goodies that are hiding out there in the swamp and use those to do our work, because that'll get us plenty of resources. Should be more than we could possibly need. So here we are with day 26. Let's go gathering! Equip our nice tentacle spike. There's probably a tentacle in the middle of there. No, we got lucky. There's nothing there. Just lots of free resources again. There's that bunny that we chased in here ages ago. He seems to be doing pretty well. Pick up a tentacle spike as well. I don't know if you can research tentacle spikes for very much, but I'll grab one anyway. Run! That guy's gonna stab us in a second. Grab this one. Run before he stabs us. Is there anything else in here we can grab other than tentacle spikes? Because there's a whole pile of those. But those aren't quite as interesting as some of the other goodies that there are to offer. Oop! Hello. Yes. I'm not interested in fighting you tentacly monsters at present. I'm just looking for free things. More free things. Grab the reeds. Although I don't have enough inventory space to actually hold those. I thought there was more stuff down here, though. Ah, there is, right here. We'll grab this beefalo wool. Thank you. Grab this beefalo wool. Thank you. Grab the meat. Lovely. Killing beefalos for me is a great service. Thank you, tentacles. You make my life much easier for it. Grab that. There's a frog over there if I want to go kill something. But I don't really know if I do. Oh, almost got me. We'll grab that last meat there, and then we're going to run for the hills. Cut and run. Awesome. Alright. Now, we need to do some researching. Let's stick a tentacle spike in the research device just to see what we get for it. Is it any good? Not really. That was a damaged one, but still not that valuable. What about if we throw in some silk? Does that get us anything? 22 points. That gives us only 8, so that's not worth it either. We're going to put those in the storage. What about beefalo wool? I'm assuming that's not going to give us much either. It gives us 8. That's pretty good. Considering we got it all for free and we don't need it for anything at the moment. We'll research some of it, or all of it maybe even. Can I research it in both of them simultaneously for more researching capabilities? Yes, you can. Faster researching, using 2 researching devices simultaneously. Let's stick our broken axe in there, because we don't need that either. It's only going to give us a single point, but that's okay. We don't need a whole lot from it. We're going to cook up our monster meat and throw that in there as well. Getting a spider hat would be pretty cool, but we have to go kill off a spider den before we can do it. So for the time being, we're not going to worry about it. What else can we throw in there? Charcoal? What's charcoal worth? 123, that gives us only 3. Charcoal's not very good. Okay. What about... Let's see, if we were to come down here, is there anything else we can steal? Oh yes, there's all this meat. We can cook that up, and that'll give us 10 each, or we can keep it for food, and that would be nice too. We can put our reeds in a chest. We've got a lot of bees flying around our house, but it doesn't seem to be a problem at the current time. Let's light some fire in there. Good, and we'll cook up some of our meat. No, don't eat it, cook it. It's much more valuable when you cook it. There we go, put that in our inventory. We got a lot of food. Basically, our food situation is impeccable. We have no real food problems to speak of. But what we need is more research points, because I want that hat. I want it, I want it. So we're going to look for more things that'll help us get it. Flail your little arms there, Wilson, as you wander the world looking for places to get more things we can research. Are there more dead piles of free goodies? Oh, hello, tentacle. You actually... Ow! Ouch, that hurt. Why are you spawning in the woods? That's weird. I stopped to notice and I got smacked in the face. Ouch! Hey! You're spawning really fast now. If you make me take out my log suit to survive, I wouldn't be too happy with you. Let's grab that tentacle spike. I think that's partially used. No, it's a fully healed one. Let's put a full one in here and see what it gives us. 126, probably 10? 136. Yeah, it's not the best either. Well, we took some beatings in there. I wasn't expecting that to do as much damage as it did. I wasn't expecting it to actually be able to hurt us. Lots of corn again. I don't really want corn. I've got plenty. I'd love something more interesting. However, we have some researching to do, so I'm going to take something out of here and research with it. Probably our monster meat, or our normal meat. We have a lot of meat in here. Is that what we needed for the meat effigy? Yes, it is. Okay. We might even have enough beard hairs to make a meat effigy. That would be cool. 2 things to do today. Build ourselves a meat effigy and get ourselves a dapper top hat. Let's see about... What else could I research from these chests? I could research more food, but it's not going to do me much good. What about tentacle spots? Those are a fairly rare resource. We'll put 1 tentacle spot in the research machine. We'll from 136 to 144. Another 8. Not great, but not bad. We could try and put our straw hat in, but it's a hat. I want to keep my hats. Crow feathers, I'm assuming, are not that valuable either. From this chest, what do we have? Durian, some honey. I should eat some honey. I'll eat 1 honey, that'll do. That'll fill my health right back up. That's why I have it. Oh, it doesn't do quite as much as it used to do. Bees! I guess this is just a source of bees, and you can kill them to get the honey. Huh. Well, better than nothing. We can get some health back with it. It's not quite as astoundingly good as it used to be, but that's okay. What else can we research from here? If I cook up the monster meat, I can research that. So that's what we're going to do next. We'll throw some charcoal on the flames. There we go. And we'll cook up our monster meat. I guess I'll go for the monster hat later on. This gives us an easy source of food that we can put in the research machine. We're almost there. 1 and 1. There you go. We only need 80 more food. 80 more research points, I mean. That's pretty close. Pretty darn close. I have a lot of corn. Wow. That's 4 corns. That's weird. I don't think I've ever had 4 of exactly the same crop before. Okay, whatever. Let's plant some seeds. There's more over here, so we can plant the other crop. There we go. We want our meat effigy today. And we want that top hat. Those are our pair of goals. I guess we'll use the rest of our beefalo wool for this, because we can get it in 2 or 3. Yeah, 3. There we go, that's 200. Now we can research ourselves a lovely hat, although we have to stand right close to the alchemy engine to do so. Where is our top hat? There it is, the classiest hat of all. Now we can come over here and get ourselves the silk we need to make ourselves a fantastic top hat. Equip that. Oh, I am just the dapperest of dapper gentlemen. We're going to put this in here as well. Actually, I think we have the teeth in a different chest, don't we? Don't we? Don't we? No, we don't. That's okay, I'll put them in here. And that way we can have both of our hats in there, as well as our spare silk. Like so. Put our reed in there as well, make sure everything is well organized. And the next challenge is the meat effigy. If we can cut our beard and get 3 bits off it, then we're good to go. I'm going to wait till the 27th, though, because there's no point cutting it right before the day changes, because that's when it should regrow. We'll plant these seeds, make sure all of our crops do grow, eat that. Whew, make sure everything is organized down here, put our popcorn. I wonder how many stacks you can get for food. Does it go higher than 25? We're making a separate stack at that point. I don't know. Regardless, the next challenge of that top hat's hilarious. But if we're going to be wearing a dapper top hat, we really can't have this mess of a beard. Let us get out our razor and shave it right off. Shaved. Well, that's a long shave. You must have really needed it. Slice that beard, my friend. Wow, beard hair. Okay, that should last us for a while, but now we are the fancy gentlemen we've always longed to be. Yes, indeed. We can take out the spare meat we have specifically allocated for this job. We can make ourselves the single log I believe we need. 4 log. Oh, that's quite a few, actually. Okay, we'll make some logs. We'll cut down some trees afterwards to make up for the fact that we have no more wood, basically, after doing this. But now it's time to do some magic. Oh, you can still make the pan flute and the amulet. I must have just been too far away from the science devices to see it. But let's make this creepy, creepy meat effigy. I've never made one of these before. We're going to make it over here. Well, that's weird. What a handsome devil, he says. Is that actually made entirely of meat? That's really intricate and creepy. Well, we can come back from the dead now. So that's good, right? I think. Ugh. Anyway. Let's take a look here at our other items. Is there anything else we need to do? We can put our other hairs in there. I think we actually have enough to make a second meat effigy if we want to. Yes, we do. But for now, we need to get ourselves some more wood, because we're all out. Do we have anywhere? No, these are all not grown enough to make them worth cutting down. We need more twigs still. Wow, I haven't got those either. Okay, time to go do a bit of exploring. I believe in the woods over here we can get some of those twigs. And as far as actual logs, once this regrows, we should be able to get them there. So what I'm going to do is put on my log suit. Plunk. I'd love a dapper vest to go with this, but we just don't have the teeth for it, if I remember correctly. If we look at our... what is that? Armor? Clothing? It's in here, yeah. We need 16 teeth, and I've got 2. So that's not going to work out for us. But maybe later on we'll have enough. For now, though, we'll have to be happy enough with wearing a fantastic top hat while exploring the horrifying terrors of the world around us. We have to be careful of that border, though, because as I remember, it is full of nasty tentacles. If we can gather some more sticks, though, we won't be such we won't be at such a loss when it comes to actually trying to make tools. Gather the saplings. Thank you. As I know it's all piney. I could probably cut down some of these trees too, but for the time being I'm looking out for twigs, because we have lots of trees by our house. Well, it looks like most of the actual twigs are up at the top of this area, rather than down where I am, so we're going to have to head around this way to get them. Some of them are in the swamp too, which is not ideal, but I'm going to grab them anyway, because why not? I'm wearing a log suit, and that'll give me a nice damage reduction. It does not completely annul damage like it used to do, which was really nice. But I imagine that was a little bit overpowered, so it makes sense that they would take it out after all. I'm interested to see still how they do things with the upcoming updates, because there's lots of room for interesting changes to be done in this game. Lots of room indeed. I could be picking these saplings and bringing them back to my base to make my own farm, which I probably should be doing, but at this point I'm just happy to get the sticks. So we'll make sure we get all those. And I may as well dig some up now too, come to think of it. There's no reason not to. Dig up the twigs. Dig up the twigs and dig up the twigs and take them with us back home. And eat. Oh, I broke my shovel. Get a new one. Keep shoveling up the twigs. I should go shovel up some new ones though, so we get the twig and the sapling, because that way we get more out of each one. I wonder if you can dig up reeds. I don't know if you can. Let's try. No, you can just pick them. I guess they're a swamp only, so if you could dig them up, you could replant them, and they don't want you doing that. That's okay, though. I think that's all of the saplings in the area, from the looks of it, although it looks like there's two over here in the swamp. There they are. Dig these up. Thank you. More goodies. The music stopped, which is a bit eerie. And there it is again. That's weird. Okay, well, that's all we have to gather from here. On the way back, we'll pick up the other twigs, and that should give us just enough time to get back to our camp before night falls. There's the music stopping again. I guess the music in the swamps gets a little bit more sinister, so the happy overtones tend to go away. I guess that's okay. Let's dig this up. There we go. We do have 16 twigs again, which is fairly nice. Let's see if we can't get some more saplings to bring with us, though, because that would make things a lot more comfortable. Having that nice backup reserve of resources at our base. Not quite as good as having more of them, but some of them is better than none of them. We have 11 now, which is more than I intended to bring, so I'm actually going to replant this one. And let's head back to our camp as quickly as possible. We don't want to get stuck out here in the middle of the night. Not with this whole swamp to cross again. This is the thinnest part, though, so it's not too dangerous, but still, you wouldn't want to get stuck there. Okay, back to camp, and we should be good to cut down some logs. Hopefully. These trees have grown enough. No, they're still not ready. Don't know why I expected them to be. Let us burn our last remaining log, put on our backpacks so we can get access to our charcoal, and burn that instead. It seems that you need a lot more wood to get by now. You didn't need quite so much in the past, but now things go a little bit faster. Let's eat some of our popcorn. I only need a couple of those, so let's put 4 down. We'll eat our last harvest. There we go. I only needed 3. Put that one back in. There's an empty slot in there, which I should probably fill with something, but I'm not sure what I want to put in there. We'll put one of our reeds in there, fill that up. We're going to run out of space in that stack soon. Put our poop back over there. We've made some good progress today. We got ourselves a dapper hat, and we made a meat effigy, so we can no longer be easily killed, which is fantabulous. Now, I wonder if you were to change your character after changing what you look like. So, like, how should I say? If you die after changing what you look like, so you use a tent to change your character, what happens then if you die? Do you come back as the character you were playing before you died? Or do you come back as who you were now? I can't speak. These words, they don't come out of the face that I'm trying to take the words out of. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is, since you made a meat effigy of Wilson, do you come back as Wilson, or do you come back as, say, Willow? I don't know. There's a nice line of twigs that'll give us some nice resources later on. I don't know if we actually have to fertilize those. We should check that. Before we do that, though, I'll take this out of my inventory, take a look at it. Yeah, it looks like it's okay. It looks like it's okay. Interesting. To be or not to be, he says when examining bees. Of course you do. No, don't. I don't like how you can easily take the bird out of the bird cage. I kind of put him in there because I wanted that bird in there. I like him. He's a red bird. He's my friend. He's my friend. I don't want him to be dead. Or eaten. Turned into food. Don't eat friends. Okay, chop down some more of these trees. That'll get us some more of the logs we so direly need. And then we're going to have to stop this episode here for now. This has been Vanguard of Valor playing Don't Starve. If you liked the episode, don't forget to like the episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Gathering up some wood and all that. Bye-bye.